Hey everyone, it's Tracy Martiran here from Holistic Wellness with Tracy. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm making a vegetarian high protein taco soup. I am making this oilless to keep the calories down. So instead of adding oil to my pan, I'm just adding about a quarter cup of water. And then I'm going to chop up this onion and get that into my pot, stir it around and let that begin to gently cook. I'm going to add in 2 peppers. I'm using a Fresno that we had in the freezer plus a jalapeno that I'd picked up at the grocery store. If you do not like heat, you can skip the peppers or just use one or clean them to remove the membrane in the seeds. That will lessen the heat. But I like heat, so I keep it all. And with these 2 peppers, it was a pretty warm soup. For me, it was not overly hot, but for some others, it may have been. While the onions and the peppers are cooking down to be nice and soft, I'm just prepping some garlic. And then once my onions are translucent, I'm adding the garlic to the pot. And then I'm also going to add in about 4 tablespoons of pre-packaged organic taco seasoning. You can always also make your own taco seasoning if you want. I tend to pick these packets up when they're on sale. I don't know, they're just very handy. I'm going to stir that around and then add in my liquids. I am using a box, which is 32 ounces of, this is a no chicken broth, but you could also just use any sort of vegetable broth. And if you're not trying to keep it vegetarian, you could use a meat broth. And then I'm adding in a big can of diced tomatoes. I'm going to taste the soup just to make sure I got the spice right, and then I'm going to let it come up to a boil. While it's heating up, I'm chopping up some cilantro and some tomatoes that I'm going to use to top the soup. And now that my soup is hot, I'm rinsing and adding a cup of lentils. You can use either brown or green. These are brown. I stir them in. They need to cook for about 30 minutes. So while they're cooking, I am going to rinse my black beans and then just wait until the lentils are done. I also ran to the freezer and got some corn. The recipe that I looked at called for about a cup of corn. I had this corn in my freezer from the fall. It's 2 years worth of corn, which is probably about a cup. I'm adding in the corn and the black beans and really just letting them warm through, so they don't really need to cook, they just need to be hot. And then I have my chopped cilantro that I made for topping it. I decided to add a little bit into the soup, and I'll just save some to add on top. I stir that in. Then it's ready to serve up. I have several toppings here. I'm going to add cheese and tomatoes and cilantro, avocado, and some crushed corn chips, but you can add whatever you like. If you want sour cream, you could add that. You could skip the cheese. You could make it vegan cheese. If you want other ideas on how you could change up this soup, check out my blog post. I will link it down below. There are many ways that you could make this soup your own, but I can tell you that whatever you do, it will be delicious, because this is one of the most yummy soups that I've made in a while. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to click the like button. Make sure you're subscribed. If you make this recipe, I would love to hear in the comments what you thought. Thanks so much and have a great day.